Hello, I'm here at the shop that we own, Christian Family Automotive. This is it, a little play area and computers. This is where we work. If you haven't been here before, you should come by and check it out and get your cars worked on here. You might have noticed, based on everything that I've been posting on Instagram, Twitter, and everywhere, basically, that we are getting ready to build a tiny home. It's actually called a tiny home. I'm not just saying that because it is tiny. We found a company called Tumbleweed Tiny Homes, and they have plans for homes that are built on trailers. And they have plans for regular houses that are still smaller than most, anywhere from like 2 to maybe 700 square feet. But they also have plans for homes that you build on trailers because you can't legally live somewhere that is less than 200 square feet. You build it on a trailer, and it's kind of like having a camper instead of a house. So that's what we're doing. We are building a tiny home. Ours is going to be about 140 square feet. You sleep in a loft, and there's space downstairs and everything. So as we get our plans together, we'll obviously be sharing those. We picked up the trailer that we are building on today, which is really exciting. We drove to Lexington, North Carolina, which is outside of Greensboro by maybe like an hour. A company called Kaufman Trailers that will build custom trailers for you. So Robert basically called them and told them what he wanted and what we were using it for. And they designed and built a trailer around our needs, which is really great. I wanted to share some reasons for why we're building a small home. I've been really blessed to get to talk to a lot of different people about, why we're doing what we're doing, and just kind of like the thought behind it, because it's a lot different from what most people expect. Our families kind of were like, are you sure? No one's really been gung-ho about it without needing some kind of explanation. So I wanted to kind of go over some of my opinions of why we're doing this. Robert and I are both going to be putting out videos, but I think that the two of us will have really different perspectives on the building process and the reasons behind it. So I figured that I would also make some videos on my own and share kind of what I was thinking behind everything. Basically, 6 to 8 months ago, I think, I was like eating a salad or something, and I just was eating it, and I was thinking, man, like, this is good food, and I am super tired of eating crap. Like, I want in my life to put more of this good food in my life and less of the crap in my life. And just eating green, eating healthy makes me think of like gardening, and it makes me think of being more conscious about your daily decisions. So that kind of got us talking about, well, we were living in an apartment at the time, and the rent kept going up, and we knew that we had to do something. We had to move or go somewhere else, or decide basically what we wanted to do with the first house that we were in. And so we started talking about it, and Tumbleweed came to our attention. I think Robert had already known about it for a while, and so I started looking at it, and I was like, oh, this is cool, but it's really small. I don't know if I can live in a house that's that small. So we looked at it, we talked about it, and kind of let it sit. So we didn't really do anything for a while. The more time went on, the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I kind of do want to do something weird, like something awesome but different. And so we looked at the plans for Tumbleweed, and the cottages are adorable. They're really cute, and 500 to 600 square feet, which is the size of the one that we want to build in the future, it's reasonable. Like, you can fit a family in there. There's no reason to need thousands of square feet for a home. It just doesn't. For us, it doesn't seem to make sense. So we looked at the plan. It's called the Would-Be, and we really love it, and we're still planning on building that in the future. But the more we looked at it, the more we kind of started planning for it, the more we realized that right now it doesn't make sense for us financially to go ahead and build a home, a big home. So right now we're living with his mom, which is awesome. It's great to have family around, and just it's such a blessing to have a place to stay and to not have to worry about it. But obviously we can't stay there forever, so we've tossed around a couple ideas. Robert, I think, would really love to do something crazy, like buy one of those big shipping containers, renovate that to fit a home need. And he is also really trying to get me to get a tour bus, a Greyhound bus, and carve that out and turn that into a home. We've seen a lot of really cool examples of it online, so it's doable for sure. But part of me really didn't want to do that. So the funny thing is that the tumbleweed option, the tiny home on a trailer, is actually the most normal option that there is in terms of what we specifically are looking for. So that's what we decided to do. We bought the plans. I think we bought the plans for a Cypress 20 because our trailer is 20 by 8, but we're changing pretty much everything about it. So I wouldn't say that it's like a certain model. It's just loosely based on some of the models that Tumbleweed offers. So yeah, so a salad started all of this. That's why we're doing this. It's also nice because we own the business. You know, we own a garage, Christian Family Automotive. We're here permanently in Charlotte. This is where our business is. This is where our life is. We are also both heavily involved at Elevation Church, and we love being there. We really feel like God has called us there. For right now in this season, it's where we're planted firmly, and we're not going to leave anytime soon. I love serving there, and it's just a part of our life. It's such a huge part of our life. And so there are things that are keeping us in Charlotte, at least semi-permanently, and we're just not looking to leave. We don't want to go anywhere. So some people build these homes on the trailers so that they can travel the world. They'll take them and they'll drive them and they'll go everywhere. They'll go all over the place. And it's really cool because you can live by the ocean if you want. You know, if you can find the land, you can live wherever you want. And so we're not planning on doing that, but it is still a way to have like a sense of adventure and like something new and different and special without leaving the city that we're in. The land that we're looking to buy is in Monroe, which is about 40 minutes from our shop, and it is farther than I think we would ideally like to be. It'll be obviously a long drive to work, and that was something that we debated about pretty heavily because our goal in the end is to improve our quality of life. So we had to really question is forcing ourselves basically to drive 45 minutes to an hour to work one way every day. Like, is that really bettering everything? But we really want to live on a lot of land, and we found 10 acres and are kind of still looking at that. We haven't bought anything yet, but so we're pretty excited. We consider it an adventure. It's a way to kind of do something fun and unique, and it's certainly not the way that we grew up. Our parents are both, our families are just normal suburban American families. And so this is a way for us to stay here and do what we love, but also to do something that's really fun. And it is, for the most part, cost effective to build a home like this. I think it's somewhere between $20,000 and $25,000 to build the home, including the trailer. So that's something too. And our plan is to build this tiny home on the trailer, and then live in it for a couple years, maybe 2 or 3. Get the land, put the trailer on there, live there for a couple years. And then after that, we are planning on building, like I said, the Whidbey plan. So we're going to build a cottage, but that'll be down the road. When we have more money, we're able to save. We are building both of these, the future Whidbey and the current Cypress 20, ourselves, completely by ourselves, and whatever friends are willing to come hang out with us and help us build and learn. Rob used to work for a general contractor, and he's got really good knowledge just in general. He just picks up really quickly on stuff like that. So he is spearheading this whole effort and pretty much doing it himself. I'm helping him, of course, and I'll be working with him, but he is really the knowledge behind everything. But I really want like all of our friends and family to know like why we're doing this. And it's so weird, especially to our family. I think it's just like the weirdest thing, but I really want people to understand just kind of our heart behind it. I mean, mostly it's just fun. There's not actually yes, sustainability, yes, cost effective, yes to whatever the practical reasons are, but really I'm just excited to do something that's different and unique and special and exciting. I really appreciate everyone who is following the Instagram account that I've set up for it. It's called Tiny House Life. You can follow us on Instagram. And right now we've only posted pictures pretty much of this storage shed that Rob is building in the back of our shop. Today we picked up the trailer, so I posted a picture of that. And then as we build, we'll continue to just post more information. I really appreciate everyone following us and asking questions and just being excited for us. It's really awesome to know that our friends and family are behind us, and I'm really excited to see it all come together. If you want to stop by and see the building process, Christian Family Automotive is the name of our business. We're building it here, and then we'll move it when we're done. We're not going to live in it here. So if you want to stop by while we're building, we're open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6, and we'll probably be here a lot of weekends from here on out until it's built. So please feel free to stop by, ask questions, follow us on Instagram, and just in general, keep up with all we're doing. We're really excited. I'm really grateful that this is something that we get to do, that we have this huge adventure that we're going on. It feels huge to me, at least. I know we'll do bigger things in the future, but it's really exciting. So thank you guys for being interested. And yeah, I'm excited to share, and we'll talk to you soon.